What's up, guys? George back again to do another video. This one's kind of a rant video for Record Store Day. Just the whole idea of Record Store Day at this point. We're 10 years in. This is the 10th anniversary. When it first started, it was an amazing idea. It got people in the shop. There was amazing titles, I thought. Even that's, stuff that I wouldn't personally buy, but that would bring collectors and music lovers out to the shops that don't normally come out to the shops, like they either buy it online or digital downloads or whatever. I can't believe it's been 10 years, actually. But anyway, I would say 5 years ago it really took off. Um, there was tons and tons of releases. There still is tons of releases. Like tomorrow's Record Store Day. Obviously, if you're watching this after the 22nd, it's already happened. But I've been getting various messages online through my Twitter and YouTube and Facebook, asking me my thoughts on Record Store Day and working and running the shop, what my thoughts are on it. Like I said, when it first started, it was awesome. It brought people in that didn't normally come in. It was a fun day. You can actually make a little money. The prices weren't absolutely ridiculous until about 5 or 6 years ago. Prices started going way up, what people don't understand is independent record stores have to put out an amazingly large amount of money to get this stuff, to get this product. And our store, we like anything else new that we bring in, it's usually under list price what we put it out for, because we want to sell it. We don't want to sit on it. I've seen some shops that double the list price of certain things, or obviously you got the guys on eBay that sell the shit early, or at least post it early and make a ton of money off it. We've never done that, and you can even check our eBay Shady Dog. Just search Shady Dog. We've never done it. We don't plan on doing it now. We do, however, after Record Store Day, when it's all said and done, and anything we have left over, we'll either put up on Discogs or eBay at, list or below, just to get rid of it. But I see these guys posting this shit up there. Like, the one thing I saw, the Def Leppard EP, it's our cost on it was $11. We're selling it for $14. The list price $17, I think, or $16. I've seen them selling on eBay this week for upwards of $75. And if you want to sell it early, it's fine. I don't, whatever. I mean, it's kind of a shitty thing, but if somebody's willing to pay $75 for something and not wait for it, and I get like smaller towns that don't have record stores or don't have a way for people to get out to a record store, I get it. But just wait till after. It's going to be there and you're going to get it a lot cheaper. But anyway, that's a whole nother fucking video. So getting back to being, running a shop, we have to put out a ton of money. A ton of money that we normally don't have. To be in this business and have a small shop and a successful shop, you gotta love what you're doing. You're not gonna be a millionaire. You're not gonna make a ton of money. The three of us at the shop, we love what we do. That's why the store's, it's going to be 25 years this year that we've been open. In our current location, this is our 10th year at the current location. And we're gonna keep it going. There's no point. There's no signs of us slowing down or doing anything, closing or anything like that. That's not what this video is about. Um, we do need a bigger store, that's for sure. So we have been searching. We'll see what happens with that down the road, but it's not gonna be for a while. Um, But like I said, we had to put out a ton of money for this thing, and there's no guarantee you're going to make that money back. And that's our goal, is to make the money back. Just make it back. And it sucks to break even on anything, I get it, but at least we're not losing money. Um, Last year for Record Store Day, I was going over the books this week or last week. Last year we spent almost $9,000 for Record Store Day. We didn't make that money back in the first on that Saturday. We close, but not. I would say by the time the weekend was over, we probably broke even. Black Friday's Record Store Day rolled around, and all three of us made it a point. Look, we're not ordering the bullshit. We're not ordering the junk that we don't know anything about. We have a few customers that come in that we take info from, or we ask their opinion on what they think. If we don't know it, we have quite a few customers that we trust with that. And this year we went through the list with a fine-tooth comb. We cut our budget in half. I didn't want to go over $4,500 this year, but I wanted to order the premium shit that's on the list. There's a lot of junk on this list this year. There's a lot of garbage. There's a lot of shit that it seems like they're scraping bottom of the barrel for. Now the bigger acts like the Dead and Springsteen, every year they have something. Their label just rapes people on those prices. Are fucking ridiculous too. But anyway, I just think it's become a bullshit game with the labels at this point. They charge us an incredible amount of money for this stuff. We make nothing on it, if anything. Because when you factor in shipping costs for them to get it to us, and, our salaries, I guess, which, like I said, if you want to run a record store, or you want to own a record store, you're not going to be rich by any means. You got to do it because you love it. We still live paycheck to paycheck in this house, as do the other two owners, or the two owners that run, that own the shop. But we love what we do. We love our clientele. We have a good time while we're there. It's not that big of a stress factor going on. But I'd rather spend $4,500 on used LPs and have the store loaded with killer used stuff than $4,500 on 8 boxes of mediocre new Record Store Day product. $4,500 in used, instead of 8 boxes, we'll get we could get like 80 boxes of used vinyl. I'd rather do that. I don't know, man. Let me know what you all think down below. Hold on one sec. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, what your thoughts of Record Store Day is. I know some people love it. I used to love it before I worked and ran a shop here, because I hadn't worked in, I hadn't worked retail in record stores since before Record Store Day started. Every other place I worked was, we didn't do Record Store Day, or I worked in warehouses and stuff. So I know a lot of people still dig it. I know a lot of people that hate it. All my friends think it's bullshit at this point. Like I said, I'd rather spend money on used stuff or shit that I like. As I said in my last LP update, which was a couple days ago. There's more shit that comes out today, which is Friday, that I care about. That isn't expensive. Uh, you're just buying the same old shit. I mean, like I said, there's 3 things, possibly 4 things on Record Store Day that I'm interested in. And that's the Def Leppard, uh, the Cheap Trick, because it's a Vaults thing. I haven't heard any of that stuff, which is, pretty cool. And R.L. Burnside record. Now, those are all pretty cheap. I don't think the Cheap Trick's too cheap, though. It's Sony, so it's probably $25 or whatever. But the other 2, like I said, the Def Leppard's like $11 cost, and the R.L. Burnside's like $13. So it's like buying a normal new record anyway. There was one other thing. There was a Biters 7-inch. It's like $5 or $6. I'll probably pick that up. It's tracks off the new record that comes out next month. But other than that, there's nothing for Record Store Day. But, today there's Broken Teeth, which is Jason McMaster's from Dangerous Toys. New Rhino Bucket, which is amazing. New Junkyard record, which is great. Reissue of Martial Law, their first album. Just a bunch of killer, cheap shit, I'd rather spend it on that. Cheers. But anyway, let me know what you think of Record Store Day. I just think at this point, it's horse shit. Like I said, running a store, it costs a lot of money. And there's no guarantee we're going to make that money back. I mean, I'm sure we will, but that's our goal. I know some of the bigger independent shops like Grimey's and Amoeba and Bull Moose and stuff like that, those guys, they order everything, but they can afford to do it, which is cool. I mean, good for them. Their businesses have been around for a long time, so it's the smaller independent shops. Like I know around here, 2 of the shops that used to do Record Store Day are no longer doing Record Store Day. They just said, fuck it, we're not doing it anymore. And that's that is really like where we're headed. It's just not worth it. It really is not worth it. It's great to have people in the shop that day, but once they go through the boxes and pick out whatever, I know a few of them, they'll probably go home and post it on eBay. We had one guy a couple years ago, he bought one of everything. He spent like $2,000, and I'm like, there's no way he's buying that for himself. So we never saw him again. So you get guys like that come in and raid the boxes, and then you never see them again. And the whole point of Record Store Day is bringing people to your store to hopefully get their business back again. So like I said, let me know what y'all think of Record Store Day. I used to be a huge fan of it. I used to love it. Now, not so much. Not so much. But anyway, that's it. So hopefully I spread a little info, and as an owner or manager standpoint of the independent store, what we actually go through, ordering the shit like a month and a half ago, paying out thousands of dollars up front long before you get the product, and you're not going to get everything you order. Like, we ordered 10 Grateful Dead records, we got 3 or 4. We ordered, I think there's 2 David Bowie things. We ordered 6 of each of those. We got 2 of each. So I mean, there's no guarantee. Now I guarantee like Grimey's and Amoeba and whoever else, the bigger ones, I guarantee they got their fill. If they ordered 12, they got 12. And that's fine. I get it. I mean, it's not fine, but I think it's like it should be first come, first serve. But whatever. They might even get service first. Who knows? But not a big deal to us anyway. So yeah, we'll see what happens in November, the Black Friday record store day, if we'll do it. But I think Black Record Store Day may be coming to an end. I think 10 years is a good run. I think they should stop now. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it to us. Or at least we should stop now. But we'll see. The record labels, they just keep fucking bending people over, you know. I'm waiting for CDs to come, because CDs are so cheap now. New albums are like, list price is like $11. You can get CDs for like $8 brand new now. And I guarantee you when it happens, because it's going to happen. I guarantee it's going to happen. CDs will come back at some point, like the vinyl did, because there's so many CDs that are out of print now. And Amazon and these companies are doing these made-on-demand bullshit CDs that are all uniform. All they do is slap the front cover on it and then burn it and send it to you and charge you $10. That's fucking horse shit. So I think a lot of this stuff at some point is going to be pressed again on CD, and then you're going to see the fucking CD prices go back up to what they used to be, like $19.99 list, kind of like vinyl is now. They're really whoring out the vinyl. All the labels have priced, you know, price gouged the shit out of everybody over the last couple years now. Titles that used to be $16.99 list are now $25.99 or $24.99 list, which I've talked about before in other rant videos. And that's bullshit, man. It doesn't cost them $8 or $9 more to press the same fucking thing they've been pressing for the last 10 years. But anyway, I can do a whole fucking rant. I've been doing so much research on this shit lately, it really pisses me off. So you might see a rant video about that. Pressing costs compared to, you know, labels, list prices are fucking ridiculous. It's just rape. It really is. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to quit rambling. I'm going to do a LP update real quick. Another one. I'll probably do Black Friday, a Record Store Day update over the weekend with not just the stuff that I picked up as far as like the Cheap Trick and Def Leppard, but all the new shit that came out today. I'll just do it all one lump thing if I feel like doing it, if it's worth doing it. But anyway, click that thumbs up button. Follow me on Twitter. I'll put the link below. I'm also on Twitch now, which is a new live streaming website. I'm real new to it, so I haven't done any live streams lately at all. I'm still trying to work that shit out. I don't know what I'm doing, so yeah, follow me on Twitter. Just search me out on Twitter, Facebook, all that horse shit. All my friends know my Facebook page, so I'll talk to you all pretty soon with a new LP, actually used LP update. Peace. Have a good weekend.